well gonna get cancelled. I don't mind it.
Gonna get cancelled over not liking mooncakes because of the yolk. I'm gonna get cancelled for not for
Exactly.
enjoying pineapple on pizza. But like pineapple on pizza is actually okay.
I don't mind it. I have nothing against.
Welcome to a new episode of Adobo Podcast. I'm joined by our recurring guest, host, person, Eric.
Hello. Hello. Oh, sorry, I forgot the mic's here.
Good job.
Hello.
How you been?
I've been good,
How's
thank you.
life?
Been very busy with writing my dissertation.
Oh, funny putting that into action.
Got an email from my lecturer, my professor,
Saying that you're not
my
doing enough.
tutor, saying that I need to send her my draft. So I'm, yeah.
When's your deadline for this?
Well, the actual deadline is the 4th of September, but I'm gonna give myself a soft deadline. Well, it's actually today. That's my soft deadline, but I'm still. It still needs a lot of work. It still needs a lot of work. I'm about 9,000 in to 12,000,
Oof.
but I don't think I'm gonna get up to 12 because I have a lot of code to submit as well. Yeah. So my dissertation is about how we can train AI to predict student grades. Fascinating stuff.
Fairly innovative.
Yeah, so there's a bit of programming involved in it.
Oh, wait. So are you what? So have you like programmed like an actual application to do that?
Yeah. So I'm using Python to train this AI. It's there's like lots and lots of different flavors of AI. But I'm using Python to train a couple of models, and they all give different predictions to different things. But yeah, that's all I can divulge at the moment.
Nice. Sounds.
But long story short, I need to have done really 15K of words to explain the decisions that I've made when researching this. Like, why is it worth investigating student performance? Why is it interesting to use artificial intelligence to predict student performance? And different models, different AIs, different techniques, all those things. Yeah. So this actually 15,000 isn't a lot if you think about it, but to me it does feel like a lot.
I mean, it sounds like a lot, mate.
Yeah, it's stupid amounts. Yeah. Oh well. I will let you know when I submit it or not.
I hope to see your work. Hopefully come into fruition and see people's exams marked by your program.
So it's not marking people's exams.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not actually. It's not that advanced.
Oh.
It's more. I think it's leaning more towards statistics rather than actual, like, mind-blowing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have. Well, this weekend I'm gonna be busy, so I won't be able to do anything in this weekend. Next week, I need to get it done by Wednesday. Really, Wednesday should be the last day. I'm gonna be working on it, and then Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna work on your logo for Adobo production.
Oh
right?
my god!
OMD. And then I reckon I'm gonna be busy 26, 27 the weekend, and then I'll have that last couple of days before I go back to work.
Oh my god! Oh, we love going back to work.
I know. Yeah. Actually, next Thursday is GCSE results day, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing how my student did in their exams.
Ooh, good luck to all of them.
Yeah.
What are you expecting? Do you have any expectations?
I have uh, I have quite a lot of actually really bright students, so a couple of sevens, maybe an 8 as well.
Okay, for
But
people who don't know what the number system is.
oh yeah, so well, a couple of high passes and right up there, like really really good A equivalents basically.
Okay.
I reckon I would have this, but this video is gonna bite me up the bottom next week. I reckon I will have at least 2 sevens,
Oh.
maybe 1 8 out of
Ooh.
13.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you Google how OCR computer science GCSE went, there's quite a lot of like kerfuffle about it because they were surprised by the questions that they came up. But I don't know. We'll see, won't we, next week?
That happens every year when people like are surprised by like the results of the questions.
Well, if it's nationwide, like if it literally catches people off guard, then pretty much the whole of the UK population, or like all of the students who've taken GCSE computer science on that exam board, the exam board will probably see that not a lot of people got a lot of marks, so they'll move the boundaries according. So likewise, if the students found that the exam paper was too easy, they will move the grade boundaries higher to reflect that. Because then we can't have everybody
failing
with an A. I think that's their thought process. Like I don't think they mind that everybody fails. They don't want everyone to get A's. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I'm looking forward, and that's another reason why I'm looking forward to seeing what the grades are next week.
Cool. And when is this? Thursday, right?
Thursday. Yeah.
Cool.
So A-level results came out yesterday. GCSEs for year 11s come out on Thursday. Yeah,
Nice.
so stay tuned.
Well, hopefully next podcast we'll find out whether you are correct or not.
An effective teacher.
Whether you should be paid this much.
But yeah, well, let me know. I think. What about you? There's something going on this weekend, right?
Mate, what is going on this weekend?
I don't know, John.
I have no clue.
What's so special about this weekend, John?
Mate, okay. So today we're filming the podcast. Today is the 18th of August. It is the day that I came out of the womb. And my lovely, is compatriots the right word? My lovely friends have decided to plan, compadres have decided to plan something for me and Alex. Alex is another friend of ours, for a little birthday celebration.
Mate, you're doing a joint birthday celebration? How did I not know this?
Bruh, is everyone like out? Does no one know what's happening?
I don't.
Neither do I.
Like, genuinely, that's why I asked it. It wasn't like a lead up. Oh, let's pretend that we don't know what's
No,
going
like,
on.
seriously, neither do I. Like, because I was at a concert yesterday, I got a message from Zach, who is another mutual friend of ours, saying that, or asking me if I have anything planned for today or tomorrow. And I was like, no, I don't have anything planned. And then he just said he's planning on doing like a joint celebration between me and Alex, because Alex's birthday was on the 10th of August. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So,
Yeah. So yeah, but then that was it.
That was it.
Yeah, and then
Detail
like
that you got given.
yeah, and then like later into the evening, I got a message from Amy or Noda, as you guys know her.
Mm.
She was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that I can't make it on Saturday." I was like, "What's happening on Saturday?" And I was like, "Zach planned a thing for you guys, and I can't come because I'm going to work." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh, she's back now.
huh?"
She's back from her escapades.
Uh, I'm not entirely sure. Her Instagram says no. Her Instagram stories, because she's showing videos and pictures from her Edinburgh trip for her mother's celebration, but it also shows her going to work. So we'll need to raise that question with Amy. But yeah, I have
Well,
no clue what's going on.
why don't we um imagine? We like imagining in this podcast.
We love imagining.
If you had um a decent amount of money, not like a millionaire level, but like imagine you had a full-time job, John.
A living wage, yes.
Um, all your bills are paid for, like your living bills.
Mm.
What would be an ideal birthday for John?
An ideal birthday
Mm-hmm.
for myself. I think that I would really enjoy like the people closest to me and myself to go on like somewhere, I want to say beachy. It could be a sand beach, it could be a pebble beach.
Hashtag Lake District.
Oh, okay. I'll hold that thought. And then we just have like a little barbecue, a little picnic kind of thing, kind of
It's handy your
situation.
birthday is actually in the summer, right?
Hmm.
It's handy that your birthday is in the summer.
Yes and no. In the past,
Why yes and why no?
in the past, I, because I was like young, I wanted friends to be celebrating with me. And most of the time when I invite people, they're usually all on holiday during the summer.
Rip.
And this was like during the school time as well. So
Yeah.
like celebrating my birthday was a bit, it felt like a hindrance. It felt like an
During the
obstacle.
school holidays.
Yeah. Because everyone was on holidays. And then
What you mean a hindrance to your friends? Or a hindrance
yes.
to you and your family?
I'd say to me and my friends.
Okay.
Because I felt like, I don't know. Because like I want to celebrate it with people, but like at the same time there was no people to celebrate it with because they were away.
They're all gone, girl.
Yeah. That's why I don't really celebrate it.
Well, yeah, I guess. But now,
But it's good because it's like not pissing down with rain.
well, he says
Supposedly.
that.
Yeah. It was raining earlier this morning, so.
Yeah. Um. Okay, so you go to the beach. What would you do?
Mate, have some good food, good company, listen to some good music. Maybe go to a arcade that's nearby.
Oh,
Play some
so it
pool,
sounds,
play some arcade games.
it sounds like your ideal birthday is Brighton.
Probably. I don't know. I've never done it.
No, no, Brighton.
No, I've been to Brighton, but like
Oh,
not. I've been to Brighton when I was like young, so I
Two.
don't have a fond. Not two. Like I would say roughly around 12, 15.
That's not that young.
Yeah, but my brain can't remember stuff. So like
What?
I have no memory of it. All I remember is like the pebbly beaches, and that was it.
Oh, oh.
And like because we have family friends there, we tend to just go around their house, walk around the beach for a bit, and then just go back. There was hardly much exploration around the area, I guess.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say Brighton isn't the best beach in the UK, so I don't think you're missing much when you don't go to Brighton for your birthday, John. So maybe one day
Maybe one day.
you
Who
can go
knows?
to Mallorca. Mallorca's quite nice, actually.
Mallorca.
Yeah. Or if you're
Majorca.
staying in the UK, Cornwall beaches are really nice.
Mate,
They're just
Cornwall is so far.
they're just a lot to get to.
Yeah. It's like 5 hours from where we are,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What would you have? What would you eat? Would you cook? Would you bring something?
What I
Are
eat?
you a sweet kind of guy? Are you like a savory kind of guy? What's on the menu? Sell
Mate,
this birthday to me, John.
sell this birthday to you. I really like the idea of potluck.
Potluck,
Where, yeah, you know what potluck is, right?
like a hot pot.
No. Potluck is when everyone who's invited brings their own kind of food to either cook or like share.
Oh.
It's quite. I guess it's quite common in Asian parties.
That sounds like BYOF. No. BY,
Byof?
bring your own food. Byof.
I've never heard of that.
What?
I only know of potluck.
BYOB. Bring
No.
your own. Oh. Yeah, bring your own beverages. I was like, wait, what?
No,
B.
I've never even heard of that either.
What?
But yeah, I like the idea of potluck because it kind of shows that
Actually,
people
Really?
care. Yes.
When you invited me over to your summer barbecue last year.
Yes.
No, not last year.
You couldn't come last year.
The year before.
It was my mum's barbecue. Yes.
Yeah. People did potluck. Because they bought duck. They bought things. They bought all sorts.
Did we?
I remember that. That was really nice. Actually.
I don't know. With my family, they tend to do a lot of the cooking,
Yeah.
and
But some of your guests also brought stuff.
I think so. I don't remember.
I do. My memory serves well.
But yeah, potluck is nice because you get to think about what other people would like to bring and like share. But I like a good burger. A little barbecue.
What kind of burger?
What do you mean, what type of burger? Like a normal beef mince.
With
Salt and
avocado,
pepper.
bacon?
Mate, that sounds gourmet. I like a good cheese.
Obviously very classy me.
Yeah, very classy, mate. Is that what you do for your barbecues? That's not what you did last time
Wow.
at your what was it? That hot dog. No, burrito party.
Burrito party. No, I didn't. I ran out of time, girl.
Mate.
And then I realized I haven't got a big kitchen to prep quite a lot of the stuff. So my poor Ems, who was here well before you guys turned up, it's just me and her. She's basically my little sous chef. So by the time you guys came round, she was already tired. She was well tired. But I had yakitori, I had halloumis, I had chicken wings, chimikin wings. That's it.
Chicken.
Yeah. Actually, let me just plug something that's actually not mine, but something that I've been listening to for the longest time. Have you heard of the Art of Manliness?
Rings a bell.
It's a podcast. It sounds like it's super toxic. like like toxic masculinity stuff. But actually, no, it's not. I think it's done by a Canadian guy
Mm.
called Brett
Mm-hmm.
Brett McKay, and in his many episodes of podcasts, he talks about influences that make up the modern man.
The
Um,
modern man.
yeah, that goes all the way back from influences that go all the way back to ancient times to concepts of metrosexuality and things like that.
Mm.
And one of the things that he talks about, I remember this very clearly, was he talks about the importance of rituals in a man's life.
Give me
And
an example.
that's why it's interesting that today we're talking about your birthday. If you could, so looking forward to your next year until your next birthday,
Mm.
is this a good time to introduce some sort of ritual in your life? Like,
Ritual.
ritual doesn't sound like very cultish, right? It doesn't have
Do
to
you
be
mean
like,
do you mean like a tradition?
yeah, like a tradition.
Like a tradition.
And because human societies
Mm.
enjoy traditions,
Mm.
but traditions don't come from out of nowhere. They
Mm.
need to be started, cultivated, and kept. The good ones, anyway.
Mm.
So, how old are you gonna be tomorrow?
Tomorrow? It's today.
Today! What?
Mate, my birthday's today.
Lies.
It's today. 18th of August.
Oh yeah, it does say that
Bruh.
on my phone. Sorry.
I'm gonna be 24. Well, I am 24.
So you're
now.
24.
Yeah.
Um, a couple of examples that he says that are quite ritualistic. Let me see. I just found the website actually. So,
I mean, I also do this thing where I look back on what I did last year and see if I did any better. Kind of like
okay.
a WWW and EBI. If you don't know what that
Oh,
is, it's what went well.
it's
Either
so
breast.
okay.
Yeah, sort of similar to like how people have like these New Year resolutions or New Year's goals that they want to achieve by the end of the
Okay.
next years, and yeah, that's what I do for my birthday.
It's to what?
Look back and
Oh, look back. Do you write them down or
yes, and then I see if I have achieved anything,
do you
and
burn
then
them?
no, I never go that far, because I write them down on my phone. So if I burn my phone, it will be a
You burn your phone.
it'll be
Lol.
quite an expensive
Ritual that.
tradition. Yeah.
Sorry, 1 second, one moment. Nintendo says hundreds of multiplayer games
Oh,
are
fantastic.
available. I keep running emails. Okay. But on the day of your birthday, if you were to start a ritual, oh, look, it's my birthday. Either as a one-off on your birthdays, what would you? How does that sound to you? Would you start a ritual? Like, would you, I don't know, have hot chocolate only on your birthday that has, I don't know, honey or marshmallow? Or
Would you
would you have a
count
bath with Himalayan salt?
my savory meal? Yeah, savory soup. Let's go. Would you count cutting your hair as a tradition?
Yeah, yeah. You can start, ritual, birthday ritual.
Yeah, because I started doing that. I mean, uh, it's quite a short lifespan, but I started doing that last year
Mm-hmm.
because the years before, obviously, it was COVID. Couldn't go anywhere to get my haircut, and then I had jobs lined up where I couldn't cut my hair due to like production consistency. consistency,
Game of Thrones.
continuity. Sorry. Yeah.
House of Dragons.
Yeah. So I had to keep the long hair, and then once that finished, I don't know. I kept the hair for until I think until quite a long time, but I'm pretty sure I cut my hair around my birthday as sort of like a reset on like a breath of fresh air.
And would you do this? Because I'm worth it.
Well, I couldn't do that anymore because I had from long hair to like short hair. But yeah, it's sort of like a nice refresh, reset. Because with all this hair, it kind of feels. It feels cluttered, I guess, if that's the right word. It feels very closed off mentally. Yeah, because it kind of like. I don't know how to describe it. It kind of like blinds you in a way. And it doesn't feel. I don't know how to bloody phrase it.
Like that.
If you're listening to the podcast, Eric is just covering his eyes with his hands. But
yeah, no, that's fair. That sounds like a like very physical manifestation of what you're going through. And then when you remove them, ta-da! I'm a new man. New birthday, new year,
new year,
man.
new me.
That's it, bosh. And it's kind of almost, if not closest, to you being actually new, a new year for you, as opposed to like the Lunar New Year or the yearly New Year.
Exactly.
Well, no, sounds good.
Gotta create your own rituals and not partake in the societal norms. That is Lunar New Year.
You don't like the Lunar New Year?
It's not that I don't like it. I don't like the mooncakes.
They're the best part. Up on par with fireworks. Okay, like... you can have mooncake on the harvest festival. Like,
I don't like the yolk of the mooncake.
What kind of mooncake have you been eating?
Traditional mooncakes, right, have yolk in them. You know that, right?
No.
What mooncakes have you been having?
Like the things that you get during Harvest Festival, like the Autumn Festival, the Mid-Autumn Festival.
Wait,
oh, you mean like there's an actual yolk inside the mooncake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not have those?
No.
Oh.
They just get replaced by custards.
Yeah, I like those because they're sweet. Bless you.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, but you don't have to have them.
No, I don't. But then that's
a bit weird, like salty, sweet mooncake stuff.
Yeah.
I
don't like mixing sweet and salty.
You like salt caramel?
I like salted caramel because it's not meat savory.
Oh,
I guess. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you have.
I hear you go.
I mean, I can't use the example of pineapple on pizza because pineapple on pizza is okay.
You're totally gonna get cancelled. I don't mind it.
Gonna get cancelled over not liking mooncakes because of the yolk. I'm gonna get cancelled for
Exactly.
enjoying pineapple on pizza. But like pineapple on pizza is actually okay.
I don't mind it. I have nothing against pineapple and ham on pizza.
Pineapple.
Hawaiian pizza. I'm like, girl, if Italians don't like them, what is good for them? I'm not Italian.
There's a lot of things that we do that, you know, insults the Italian culture. But we move.
Would I serve a Hawaiian pizza to an Italian? Who knows? If you're an Italian and you want to express your position about pineapples and pizza, come find me.
Right, and whilst we ponder that thought on whether Italians will kill Eric for that, we're going to take a quick ad break. Did you know that the Adobo podcast is also available on YouTube and Spotify? So you can listen to our conversations anywhere you go, whether it's commuting underground or, you know, gallivanting in the fields of the countryside. We are available everywhere. Also, we have new content coming out soon, so if you're interested, please subscribe to our YouTube and show us some support. Same with Spotify. If you'd like to keep updated on all of our episodes, you can follow us on Spotify. And we're back from our very nice break. What'd you do? What'd you put in the oven?
I'm making adobo, so it's not actually in the oven, it's on the pot.
It's in the pot.
Yeah.
Is adobo hard to make?
Nope. You just fry pork / chicken, whichever one you want, or both, which in this case I did. And then you take them out, garlic, onion. I sometimes add a bit of like tomato paste, just a little bit of it, just to kind of give it a bit of flavor. And then once the onions and the garlic are sautéed to tenderness, yep, you put together your pork and chicken. You make them be acquainted with the onions and the garlic concoction. And you literally drown the living daylights out of that meat in vinegar and soy sauce.
That sounds beautiful.
And then you just let it do its thing. Which is why I set a timer for 30 minutes.
Is it something that could be pressure cooked?
I haven't tried, but I guess you can.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well.
Well, yesterday I did a thing. I went to a concert.
Oh yeah. John, tell us who this So actually, bit of preamble to this. You wanted to do this podcast yesterday evening at stupid o'clock.
Okay, listen. I have no excuse.
I was in the middle of my beauty sleep.
At what time?
At 11
PM.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I told you, it's fine. You can go sleep.
I wasn't actually. typing away. But I call that my Zen moment. And I was like, I wonder when John was actually gonna come on and do this thing.
I didn't. Okay, I didn't think that I would be like that tired. Post concert, but I went to see Joji. If you don't know who Joji is,
Who's Joji?
Joji is a. Probably correct me if I'm wrong, but he's a Japanese artist who sings in English. Part of a whole group called 88 Rising, and he sings a lot of heartbreak songs. And we do love a little bit of heartbreak.
Heartache. Nothing but a heart. Okay, we're gonna get cancelled. We're not gonna be able to monetize that from,
Yes, because you sing so perfectly in tune.
Yeah, and they will know it. They will know it.
But yeah, I went to see Joji. It was quite a overwhelming experience, to
Why?
say the least. Because I don't tend to go to concerts often, but when I do, it's usually with other people. However, yesterday I was kind of forced to go by myself, and it did a number on my social anxiety.
Oh.
Yeah, for people who don't know, I do have a lot of social anxiety. I'm quite of an introvert. I don't like going outside by myself too much.
That's not my cup.
But yeah, yesterday was quite of an experience. It did kind of force myself to talk to other people, and make new connections. Luckily, there was someone I knew of, but not completely close with, and I just kind of mingled with their friend group. Yeah, yeah, it was a weird experience. The opening acts were. Opening act was a little bit weird. To say from my experience. The guy who did the opening act was. What was his name? So there was like 3 people who did the concert. There was like someone called Little Toe, and then there was Joji.
I thought you said Little Toad.
No, Little Toe.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it? Who was it?
Mm-hmm.
Who played at Joji's concert? It was someone called Savage Realm, Lil Toe, and Ray Brown and Joji. Now, Savage Realm, never heard of him. Apparently he was the hype man for Joji. Feel like he didn't really do that well of a job. I feel like he was quite new to it, and like most of the songs that he played, to me it felt like all over the place.
What sort of songs were they like?
Savage Realm was rap.
Rap.
I don't know the specific genre, but it was around the lines of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. He kind of just all of his songs, he kind of abruptly stopped.
Oh,
which was a bit weird. It kind of threw me off.
Holy mix, no?
I don't even know, because he just starts. He'll sing, and then he'll stop. And I'm pretty sure he was high as well.
which is not a good thing, folks.
We don't condone smoking. Smoking's bad. And then we had Lil Toe. Lil
But
Toe
it's
was actually
expensive.
alright.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's bad on your finance. Lil Toe was alright. He did more hype manning than Savage Ram did. His music was a little bit more upbeat. And then we had Ray Brown, who also sang a lot of sad songs, a lot of heartbreak songs.
What's your favorite sad song?
My favorite sad song. Do you know David So?
I feel like I've seen that name somewhere.
I have mentioned it to you before.
Not David Tao.
No.
Okay.
David So. He has a song called. Let me play it real quick. I might have to mute this. It's called All I Need by David So. That's quite a nice heartbreak song, I guess. It kind of talks about. Okay, I'll read the lyrics out to you, so you can interpret it your way. Baby, I'm so wrong, and it's taking me years to admit it. And you ain't got to listen to me, but all I ask is just a minute, babe. 'Cause Lord, I'm trying, but what am I to do when you won't even give me half of you? And I'm crying, but it ain't no use telling me what's a man supposed to do. Because I'm stronger, smarter, more conscious of your needs. You ain't gotta worry about a thing. So how would you interpret that?
Besotted.
Besotted. What does that mean?
You just wanted to fall in love.
Yes, that is exactly how I feel.
Who did you go with to this place, John?
Well, like I said earlier, I went alone, but
It looked like you had friends there on your Instagram.
I did force myself to talk to people. There was a person that I met there, who I didn't really expect to go, but just happened to.
Okay.
Just some person that I met off of Instagram, and they had a bunch of friends who were also going. She didn't know them, neither do I. I don't know her. She doesn't know me that well either. But yeah, I just kind of stuck with their group because otherwise I would be even more overwhelmed with the amount of people that were there.
I don't like lots of people.
No, this is why I stay inside. It's just more comfortable, but at the same time I like the outside because it's more refreshing than being inside all the time.
And touch the grass sometimes, John.
But yeah, so Joji came on. I got there at like 4. He came on at like 8:30. Really good songs. Really good set list.
Were the tickets expensive?
Surprisingly not. The merch was more expensive than the tickets. Tickets were like about £46. But because it was through Ticketmaster, they had like all the admin fees and stuff, so it was like around 50 in total. But it was a nice, lovely time. I never. So there's this thing that Joji does. I don't know, because I don't. I'm not entirely familiar with how he does his concerts, but apparently he does this thing called a jack off in the interludes. Is it interludes? Is that the right word?
He does the thing
In the in betweens of his songs.
He touches himself lovingly and fondly.
So it's not what you think it is. So a jack off to Joji
Mm-hmm.
is where he brings out a group of people who are cosplaying as Jack Sparrow.
Oh. 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 Okay.
And then they have to do their best impression of Jack Sparrow,
Mm-hmm.
and he lets the audience decide on who's the best Jack Sparrow. Hence, Jack off.
Did you cosplay as Jack Sparrow by any chance?
No, I did not.
No. Oh, I see. Okay.
It was just some. I'm pretty sure it's people he hired beforehand to do this. But he also played what was it? I think halfway through his set list, it became a rave, which was very yeah. It was very out of the blue. It was my first rave as well. Didn't know how I felt about it because it was not my scene, nor have I experienced it. But it was nice. It was a nice vibe. And then he brought out a blackjack dealer and a blackjack table and started playing blackjack.
In the middle of
Yeah,
the concert.
yeah, it's part of his performance apparently.
Who does he play blackjack with on the stage?
The hype man, Savage Ram. It was an interesting concert to say the least. It was a lot of things in one for a very cheap price.
Well, I guess each to their own, right?
Yeah.
Whatever niche you can get,
Yeah.
you commit to it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I think I saw on TikTok that one of the performances he did, he started playing. Oh, that was another thing as well, but more on this. His previous performances, he started playing Super Mario Brothers. No, not Super Mario Brothers. Sorry, Super Smash Brothers.
Okay.
On like the whole big screen.
While performing his songs.
No, this was like in between his music, which is interesting, because you rarely see anyone do that.
Wait, while he's still on the stage?
Yeah, he plays it.
That sounds fun.
Honestly, it was a nice experience. But also he also, again, I don't know how, if this is what he normally does in all of his concerts, but we all heard him pee and poo.
You've heard him pee and poop.
Yeah. During his performance. Well, not whilst he was performing, it was like the in-between bits.
Strange. Very strange.
We heard every bit of liquid hit the bowl along with the plops.
Plop. Plop,
And
plop.
and the flushing. We heard the flushing too.
Plop.
So
And the groans?
No, we didn't hear that.
Okay.
As detailed as the water hitting the bowl and the plops going in, I think the groans would have tipped it.
There's a god after all.
But yeah, it was a fun experience.
Would you go again?
Would I go again? I don't think so.
Rip. What a hater.
Although I love his music, I don't think I'd go again.
How did you come by this being?
By Joji.
Yeah.
This was during when I went to school for the creative course.
What school?
Your school.
What?
The school that you say that you never taught me in.
We don't promote Joji.
No, but my classmates do. And they're always saying how Joji, there's like several artists that are very well known to do like heartbreak music, which is Joji and Keshi. And I was introduced to Joji, and I listened to his music, and I felt.
And now you won't go again.
Felt resonated, yeah. I like his music. Don't get me wrong, but like,
you listen to it, but you just won't go to concerts.
Yeah, I'll go for the one time, and then that'll be it.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
That sounds fair. Well,
what did my experience entice you to possibly go to a Joji concert?
No.
Why not?
I don't like crowds.
You don't like crowds?
No. I don't like people.
You perform in an orchestra. You're an R&B musician.
Well, I do something in the crowds, but to be there just observing and looking, I would go nuts. Like my brain will get overwhelmed and I won't be able to do like things. Because then the whole point of going to a concert is you enjoy what the other people are doing, right? But if I'm just there, surrounded by a legion of really hyperactive people, and I can't really go on my phone because then I'm not going to be able to enjoy what the people are making, producing, or I just don't enjoy looking at people.
Yeah, I get that as well.
So, although I was going to see, and because I'm a boomer, and I'm that old, I did buy tickets to see Evanescence support / have a dual concert with Within Temptation. They're a Dutch band.
Isn't Evanescence the people who sang "Bring Me Back to Life"?
The one. I bought tickets to see it. In fact, I even was going to go to Switzerland to see them because they were going to perform in Zurich around the time when I was going to visit Basel anyway. Basel is like two hours away from Zurich or something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, for people who don't know, Basil is Eric's dog.
Yeah. So there's a place in Switzerland called Basel. But then I saw them that they were gonna perform. That they did perform in London, so I bought tickets to London instead. But I forgot about the concert.
How can you just forget?
Okay, Google, stop. I forgot that the concert was on a Monday, and Monday for me as a teacher is like the really worst because we have like meetings after school.
Yeah.
By the time I leave the place, plenty of times to still get to the place, to the venue. I think this was in Neo 2, so it's not that hard to get to. I was just so knackered. I only remembered when I was on my way home, which was around 5 o'clock. And I could have literally just dropped the dog.
Are you alright?
I could have just dropped the dog, get changed quickly, and then go. But I was just so tired that I was like, yeah. not gonna
Rip.
go. That's how much I don't like people. I think it was like 90 quid. Because I bought 2 tickets.
You bought 2 tickets.
Yep.
Why 2?
Because I thought people were gonna go with me.
But you didn't even go yourself.
I didn't even go myself. So, and then by the time I realized that I wasn't gonna go, the friends that I was gonna send it to, they said they also couldn't go because it was too last minute.
Rip. Damn.
Yeah, sad times. So if you're Evanescence and Within Temptation listening to this podcast, I'm sorry, I will go and see you again another time. If you ever do another one.
Lamau.
Yeah, yeah, boy. Oh well. On that note, actually, because Google has just rang, I need to disappear.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we shall end it here. Is there anything that you need to plug?
No, not yet. But I've just actually renamed the channel where I will give you the link when there's some content on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your Instagram is still at Eric Does Digital.
Correct. Yep.
Right, and you can find us on Adobo Podcast on YouTube and on Spotify, and you can find me on Instagram at John Carrier.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I played a couple of Final Fantasy on the PS5 and I streamed them.
Hey.
So if you basically want to see me on some of them, not all of them, play Final Fantasy with this face.
Mate, I tuned into one of your streams. You don't talk. You need to talk more.
I know, and I just get so engrossed in actually reading things on Final Fantasy that my brain can't compute. So, but anyway, yeah, Eric Does Digital on Instagram and YouTube. On that note.
On that note, goodbye everyone.